go to Steve, who's an Everton fan. Oh, Steve, good evening.
Good evening, lads.
Hi,
Thanks
Steve.
for having me on.
Yeah, no worries, Steve. Look, a shocking result again today. Is it now time for Lampard to pack his bags?
Say a shocking result, but it was expecting any different. The Evertonians weren't. The ones who are causing all the trouble with the simple solutions to the Everton Football Club at the moment, which are banged on with Simon Jordan at the end of last year. Lampard got lucky with Everton last year. I wanted Dyche, but in our last 3 or 4 managers, I've been on this show umpteen times saying that these managers we're getting don't understand Everton Football Club. Frank Lampard does, but he hasn't got the tools and he hasn't got the know-how. And I can see Dino saying that, he hasn't got the tools and, it's this and it's that. He's not getting a tune out of them, lads.
No.
Not good enough for Everton Football Club. Here's the simple solution. Get off the boards back. Now they're picking on Graeme Sharp, they're picking on Ken Wright. That's not the answer. Crack on, I'm just going to make it worse. Micheli's the problem. Made too many mistakes. Too many mistakes for my liking. He's the problem. The second problem is we get rid of Frank Lampard. Frank, love you to bits. You've said the right things. You're one of the few managers that do understand us as a football club, our passion, our desire, and what we want to see week in, week out. But he hasn't got the tools to do it. He hasn't got the know-how to do it. So, Frank, and your entourage, leave our football club now or never. Bring Sean Dyche in and get Duncan Ferguson back in that club.
Steve, can I just ask you something? Can I ask you, because I want to know the answer to this, really. I genuinely want to know the answer. Mashiri he spent 618 million quid, right?
Yeah.
What mistakes has he made?
The players.
No, but he's not signing them, is he?
No. What happens is, right, and I wish I had 4 hours to talk to you about it, but I haven't. I'll try and give you the simple ones. He's been ill-advised. He's been ill-advised. Obviously, a blind man can see that. You've seen Dele Alli turn up in a Rolls Royce. As soon as he turned up in that Rolls Royce, he should have been said, turn round and go. And then he said before the Southampton game, I'm 60 years of age. I've watched Everton for almost 60 years. And when he come out and made a statement before the Southampton game, Frank's going nowhere. I melted like a snowman on a hot summer's day. My heart sunk. I said, why are you saying that? Ken Wright's sacking him tonight. Ken Wright's got to go and sit Frank down and say to him, Frank, enough's enough, can't go on. And you know what? Frank Lampard will be the happiest person in the world. He's got the world on his shoulders. He's clueless. There's no fight in him. He's a dead man. He should have went after the Wolves game. He should have went 12 games into the season. He hasn't got it. And when we look at West Ham where they are, simple, because Noble went and Stuart Pearce went. I'll go back to the great, God bless him. I'll go back to Ray Wilkins when he left Chelsea, when they slumped. They haven't got the entourage round them. We are, as Everton Football Club, and as that club, stay off the board. Get someone in that knows the club. Get Duncan in alongside Dyche. Sean Dyche plays off a straight bat. He's our sort of man. He'll hang you on a peg. What's Frank Lampard going to do to them? It's the players that are letting us down, not the board. Machiri, yes, he's a clown. He's no good for our football club. He's a clown. Get Dyche in there. Get Duncan Ferguson in there. And then we'll start climbing that table. Trust me, we will get out of this if we get them 2 in.
All right, Steve, thanks for calling.
So well. he stopped himself from swearing all the way through and right till the end.
I know, he's a passionate rant there from Steve. You can hear it in him.
In his voice.
They're hurting Everton fans, and you continue to have your say.